Good day, everyone. My name is Smoky Kulayo, and I would like to welcome you onto our show that is brought to you by the City of Johannesburg. Today on our show, we would like to answer some questions regarding your property. So sit back, relax, while we share valuable information with you. Here are 5 questions that I'd like us to focus on. 1. What are property rates? 2. What is a general valuation role? 3. How does the city work out the rates for your property? 4. How does the city inspect property? And lastly, which property owners can get a rates rebate? What do we mean when we say property rates? Property rates are a city tax based on the market value of a property. These values are recorded on a general valuation roll. Remember, municipalities are expected to be self-funding, and municipal revenue is raised from 3 sources: electricity, water provision, and property rates. This income pays for services like libraries, clinics, maintenance of roads, and so on. All property owners must pay property rates. Now, let's move to the second question. What is a general valuation role? Here we're talking about a list of all rateable properties in a municipality. Every 4 years, the City of Johannesburg carries out a general valuation role on all properties. The date of valuation is set, and all property values must reflect the market value at that date. The market value is the most likely price that a property would get if sold in an open market by a willing seller to a willing buyer. Then the values are fixed at that date until the next general valuation comes out. I know you might be asking yourself, how does the city work out the rates in your property? Well, the first 200,000 in a residential property is rates free. The properties that are valued less than 200,000 don't have any levies against them. Say you take a given property valued at 5.2 million. First, knock off the first 200,000 that's rates free. What's left is 5 million. It is the rateable value. In other words, the part that you pay rates on. Then the owner will pay different rates on this property depending on what usage category it is zoned under. For example, business or residential. Now, let's move on to the next question. How does the city inspect your property? For residential property, access to all properties is not possible. So the municipal valuer uses technology for data collection. Nowadays, 3D aerial photography can show the property from all angles. It can measure the size of a building and also its condition and any improvements. And here is our last question for the day. Which property owners can get rates rebate? If you have a limited income or are on social assistance or are a pensioner, you can apply for a rates rebate. For this, you must show proof of income, and your property value must not be more than 2 million. And remember, certain properties like heritage sites, farming and social funding institutions can also get rebates. We have come to the end of our show for today and hope to see you next time. Remember, the City of Johannesburg, a world-class African city.